Hello guys, I'm Kiri, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna talk about the most recognizable Ferrari in the world, Ferrari 308. The car what we have here today is a Ferrari 308 Quattrovalvole. This is updated version of the original Ferrari 308. Ferrari 308 is came in 1975 and it was the replacement of the Ferrari Dino 246 GT or GTS. Ferrari Dino it came in 1966 as a Ferrari 206 GT with the first Ferrari mid V6 engine and capacity just 2 liters. Then was updated in 1968 to Ferrari 246 GT or GTS with 2.4 liters V6 engine and producing 190 horsepower. This was the entry-level Ferrari and it was very successful until 1975 when, how I said before, was replaced from the Ferrari 308 GTB. 308 is coming from the capacity of the engine 3 liters and 8 the cylinders. Was designed by Pininfarina's top designer Leonardo Fioravanti and straight away became very popular car. GTB actually means Gran Turismo Berlinetta. On that time, the fiberglass was very special material for the cars, so the first 2-3 years the body of the Ferrari 308 was made by fiberglass. And today, these early cars are very expensive and collectible. The engine of the earliest fiberglass-bodied Ferrari 308, or well known as a Vetroresina, actually in Italian mean fiberglass. The engine is V8, 3 liter or 2927 cc, so maybe it's 2.9 liter actually, and producing 255 horsepower. 4 twin chocks carburetors Weber, 5-speed manual dogleg gearbox, just with 1 exhaust pipe and 14-inch alloy wheels. So the early cars can be recognized by the single exhaust pipe and 14-inch alloy wheels. The weight, of course, was very low, just 1050 kilograms, and this is because of the fiberglass materials. But this was up to 1977 when they stopped producing the fiberglass cars and start to produce them with the normal steel panels. Of course, the weight went up with 150 kilograms, or the total mass of the car was approximately 1200 kilograms. On the same year, Ferrari presented the Spider version Ferrari 308 GTS. S here is coming from Spider. The same power and performance from 0 to 100 km per hour or 62 miles per hour, 6.5 seconds. The maximum speed 255 km per hour or 160 miles per hour. And then in 1980 came the other big change. The injection fuel system Bosch Jetronic. But the power went down from 255 horsepower to 214 because the Ferrari customers, they were not happy with the power. In 1982 they decided to make another change. The car what we have here today actually, Ferrari 308 Quattrovalvole. Quattrovalvole mean 4 valves per cylinder. This is in Italian language and mean 4 valves per cylinder, and was available like a Berlinetta GTB or Spider GTS version. The same bottom engine V8 2927 cc, but different heads, so producing 240 horsepower or 260 newton meters of torque. In total, between 1982 and 1985, Ferrari produced just under 4,000 Quattrovalvole models, so 3,042 GTS Spider versions and just 748 GTB examples. So this was about the Ferrari Berlinetta Quattrovalvole. So because the Ferrari customers, they were not happy from the power of the early versions, the injection versions, 214 horsepower, so they decided to make the engine with 4 valves per cylinder, so the power went up from 214 to 240 horsepower. After Ferrari 308 Quattrovalvole in 1985, they make another change. This time they enlarge the engine from 3 liter to 3.2 liters, and respectively the name was new Ferrari 328 GTB or GTS. Other models were available too for different markets. Ferrari 208 GTB, GTS, but just with 155 horsepower. They were not very popular, and then Ferrari 208 GTB Turbo or Ferrari 208 GTS Turbo with the same 2-liter V8 engine, but with one single KKK turbo charger and producing 217 horsepower at 7000 rpm. Here the performance is similar to the bigger 3-liter engine, so from 0 to 100 km per hour or 62 miles per hour, approximately 6.6 seconds and 150 miles per hour maximum speed or 252 km per hour. Ferrari 308 also was used as a rally car. Not many people knows, but yeah, was once a rally car prepared by Michelotto for Group 4 and Group B on the World Rally Championship. They were producing between 290 and 330 horsepower. Michelotto built in total just 11 rally Group 4 cars. Then for Group B, completely different spec cars. The first versions they were with 2 valves engine, but and then later with 4 valves engine, so they was producing more than 300 horsepower. The rally cars were quite successful, but not that much like the proper built world rally cars. But let's go back to our road car Ferrari 308. The car was with V8 engine, how I said, in the middle, transversely mounted and rear wheel drive. 5-speed gearbox, manual of course. The car is long 4 meter 230 millimeters. The wheelbase of the car is 2 meter 340 millimeters, is wide 1 meter 720 millimeters, and is high just 1 meter 120 millimeters. How I said, the weight is approximately 1200 or a little bit over 1200 kilograms. For the early version, of course, the Berlinetto with the fiberglass body, how I said before, 1050 kilograms. And the predecessor was the Ferrari Dino 246 GT or GTS. After that was replaced by the same shape car but bigger engine, how I said before, Ferrari 328 GTB GTS in 1985. If we carry the same way, Ferrari 328 was replaced in 1989 with Ferrari 348 TB or TS, and then in 1994 Ferrari 355 succeeded Ferrari 348, and then in 1999 360 Modena replaced 355. In 2005 Ferrari F430 was the successor of the Ferrari 360 Modena, and in 2011 Ferrari 458 Italia came. In 2016-17 Ferrari 488 GTB or GTS or Spider with the turbo engine came and replaced the Ferrari 458 Italia, and now we're waiting for the Ferrari F8 Tributo, which will be the last Ferrari V8 mid-engine car from this line, because this actually was the most successful Ferrari model line from 1966 with the model Ferrari Ferrari Dino 206 GT up to Ferrari F8 Tributo. And the model what we have here today, how I said, is one of these cars in the line. It's absolutely amazing car. It's one of the most proper Ferrari, how I said, the most recognizable Ferrari, and was popular in every continent, in Europe, in America, of course, in Japan, exported to every country. So it's well known, absolutely well known model, and maybe is the best seller of the Ferrari range. Just have a look how beautiful is this model with the 4 exhaust pipes in the back, with the alloy wheels. And here we have these alloy wheels. Usually Ferrari 308 Quattrovalvole needs to be with 16-inch alloy wheels, but here we have something different, and the wheels here are Michelin TRX with the metric system, So probably they are not the original spec wheels, but anyway they are original Ferrari wheels, of course. The backside is amazing with this European spec bumper, the front, how I said, the 4 exhaust pipes, the 4 lights, round lights, and the sign Ferrari 308 Quattrovalvole. How I said, Quattrovalvole is coming from the 4 valves per cylinder. So it's absolutely amazing car, the most recognizable. And this specifically, this car is GTS, so it's spider version. How you can see, the roof is missing on the top and can be placed behind the seats, so it's very easy to be removed and put back. Just have a look, the side of the car is amazing. So this is little bit different. Quattrovalvole cars are a little bit different than the early cars. The front lip spoiler is a little bit bigger here. There is additional grille on the front bonnet of the car, and yeah, just amazing car, absolutely amazing. These grills, just have a look, these grills and the tires here, we've been talking before, the Michelin TRX tire, 220 55 VR 390. 390 actually is the size of the wheel and the tires, so it's metric system, and is 390 is in millimeters, is not in inches. So if you transfer to inches, probably it's going to be 15.5 inches. Just have a look, the badge here, the Pininfarina design and the main designer, how I said, Leonardo Fioravanti, who did another great Ferrari models from Ferrari Daytona, Ferrari BB, Ferrari F40 of course. Inside the interior is typical for the Ferrari 308 with the gear stick. Just have a look, the black bow on top of the gear stick, the handbrake, the buttons for the electric windows. Of course this car is with electric windows, and this badge here on the mirror is the early versions, they don't have this emblem on the mirrors. The Ferrari 308 early versions, from Ferrari 308 Quattrovalvole they start to put this emblem on the mirrors, side mirrors. And just have a look, the front lip spoiler is a little bit bigger here than the normal Ferrari 308, the early ones, and the grille as well is a little bit different of course, but the shape is the same from 1975. So this shape was producing up to 1989, from 1975 up to 1989, when the model 328 was replaced by the Ferrari 348. Ferrari 308 was of course with the engine was not transverse, was longitudinally mounted, 3.4 liter, 300 horsepower, and V8 of course, and 3.4 liters, 3400. And just have a look the front side, the emblem on the grille of course. That's how I said, the grille here on the Quattrovalvole model is a little bit different than the early version cars, but it's stunning. And this grille on the front bonnet, on the early cars of course this grille is missing, but here we have this grille which releases the air from the radiator. Just have a look how amazing is this car, and this specifically red color. This is exactly Ferrari red, is the most popular color and was most recognizable of course, and the model is most recognizable. And this air duct on the side to cool the engine is absolutely amazing car. The grills of course just on the GTS versions, the GTB, they don't have this grill on the side window. So guys, I hope you liked the video about this Ferrari 308 GTB GTS. If you like, please subscribe my channel, and see you next time guys. Bye.